What's the deal, baby? Y'all didn't know it is that big boss hog, boss dog, K-Po, through the door, here to talk this boxing. Terence Crawford, stop the cap. Part 2. Let's talk about it. Buckle up. Y'all bud buddies ain't finna like this. See, this is, I just got dropped this snippet. This is how you know a lot of y'all don't know nothing about no boxing. Y'all just watch Bud Crawford. Y'all love Bud Crawford. Y'all worship this man. He's y'all Lord and Savior. Because ain't no way you watch boxing, right? I'm not talking about you picking him to win. I don't care about that. When you hear Terence Crawford sit there and try to justify his resume, and you got people trying to justify him fighting the fights that he fought, it's laughable. It's a joke. I had a dude tell me the only reason why this fight got made because Errol Spence' girlfriend made him make the fight. Errol Spence' girlfriend made him make the fight. I ain't even entertaining it. I just said, man, you should make Dr. Seuss books, because I see a whole bunch of cap and fiction in your statement. That's the dumbest thing. It was just like when I heard it, I laughed. But then I was disappointed because I was like, this is what we have come to in our society. This how I know a lot of y'all don't watch no damn boxing. You don't know nothing about no damn boxing. Nothing. You just jumping on the bandwagon. That's just what it is. But that's all right. That's okay. You keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Keep doing it, right? That's why channels like mine exist. So I can smoke y'all out. That's just what it is. Kind of like what I'm finna do in this video. But let's get to the meat and potatoes. I'm sorry that the beginning was so long. Terence Crawford was on $1 Million Worth of Game. Now, I don't know if the full interview is out. I've been seeing like little snippets on TikTok, Instagram, and like YouTube shorts and things like that. And this man said that, and this is not verbatim, so bear with me, okay? It's kind of summarized, version, but he said, Kell Brook, the version that fought Errol Spence, was weight drained. Right? He said he was weight drained. He said that, Kell Brook, was rushed to fight Errol Spence, coming off the Triple G loss. And that, which kind of, he wasn't an undefeated fighter anymore, and he said the version that he fought was coming off a 3-fight win streak, and he said he was in the best shape of his life, so he feels like he deserves that credit. It's something else he said, but I forgot, right? So let's just break this down, right? The first part. Kell Brook fought Triple G. This is off the top of the head, right? So I'm driving and it's off the top of the head. Kell Brook fought Gennady Golovkin September of 2016. You can look it up, go verify it, right? September 2016, okay? He fought Errol Spence May of 2017, right? So I want y'all to calculate. That's about almost 9 months. It's 8 months, right? Almost a full pregnancy. He fought Errol Spence, right? Where was he rushed at? I digress. Then he said Kell Brook was weight drained. Well, Kell Brook had a belt at 147 pounds, right? But if he's weight drained, right? The question I have for the Bud Buddies and Terence Crawford, if he was weight drained when Errol Spence fought him at 147 pounds, then he was weight drained when Terence Crawford fought him at 147 pounds, right? Don't that mean the same thing? Because you're insinuating that Kell Brook couldn't make 147 pounds, right? You use that statement as like, oh, he was weak, right? So which means he was weak when you fought him too, right? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. But anyway, let's keep going. So, we established that was a full almost 9 months, right? Now, around that time, Errol Spence became the mandatory. That's before he fought Kell Brook, right? And when before Kell Brook even got the opportunity to fight Triple G, right? Nobody was asking for the Triple G fight. Kell Brook was supposed to fight Errol Spence. And then he just, bow, yeah, I'm going to fight Gennady Golovkin. I'm not fighting Errol Spence. Nobody told him to do that, nothing. Eddie Hearn put that in his head, you know what I mean? And ran that boy into the ground. Yeah, hey, mate, you can fight Gennady Golovkin and get a major payday. We'll put it over here in the UK. Yeah. Nobody was asking for that. But see, that was his way to finagle his way out of fighting Errol Spence. Right? Because Kell Brook was saying the things that Terence Crawford was saying. Errol Spence is basic. He's Jeff Lacey. Go back and watch the press conference. He's Jeff Lacey. He's all hype. Yeah. Right? He was saying that. Don't take my word for it. Go look. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm cooking, so excuse me. I got my chef hat on. All I'm saying is, look, he said those things, right? And then he just mysteriously just go fight Triple G, kind of like what Terence Crawford did. You see the similar behavior. Terence Crawford was negotiations with Errol Spence, and then he just, I'm fighting David Evanesian. Come on, man. Stop playing, bro. I'm cooking. I'm cooking with hot grease. So anyway, back on topic, mate. Like they say in the UK and in Australia. The second part. Terence Crawford say Kell Brook say he's in the best shape of his life. Right? Which Kell Brook also said when he was finna fight Triple G, he was in the best shape of his life. And 160's my true weight, y'all, and all that bull crap. So, hey, if you want to believe what he say, hey, that's you, okay? I don't got nothing for that. But I will say this. Now he starts trying to justify his win. Oh, Kell Brook is on a 3-fight win streak. Okay, Kell Brook is on a 3-fight win streak against who? Who is he fighting? If you don't mind me asking. I'll tell you since y'all don't know. Rapchenko, Mark DeLuca. Come on, man. Who are those guys? And it's another guy. I forgot his name. I got a brain for it. But who are those guys? Huh? And they all fought over 147 pounds. I think he fought them all at 154 pounds. So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, player, I'm cooking. He beat some dudes who was trash, right? I get it. If he beat Erickson Lubin, Jamal Charlo was at 154 pounds. He could he wasn't at 154. All right, anyway, Jamal Charlo, Erickson Lubin, Luis Cuba, Arias, the list goes on. If he was fighting J-Rock, if he was fighting some hitters down there, I'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll give Terence Crawford 5,000% credit. I'd be like, man, Kell Brook was whooped. Kell Brook beat the brakes off of this dude, and then you go fight him. He come back down, and you fight him. But notice, pay attention, come back down. You said Kell Brook was weight drained when he fought Errol Spence. So that means he was weight drained when he fought you, Terence Crawford. Stop playing with me. So at the end of the day, all this cappery is, look, there's no need for him to even be doing this. The fight is here. The fight is here. He don't need to be talking about his resume. None of that. Nothing with no resume. None of that foolishness. He should be, if Terence Crawford was just sitting there simply saying, I'm going to fight, if they asked him a question, he fought Kell Brook, you fought Kell Brook. What you think about that? Well, he fought Kell Brook, I fought Kell Brook. Hey, we both won. Don't matter. I'm going to whoop Errol Spence's ass. I would have been cool with that. I would have been like, hey, man, credit. You get that from me. Nah, he on there making excuses about his resume. You got the biggest platform, boxing platforms in boxing, who are justifying you as being pound for pound #1. You sitting here still trying to justify your resume, which lets me further know you ain't fought them motherfuckers. You know you ain't fought them fights. And he's even admitted that a couple of times. Another thing I noticed about Terence Crawford, he has that Teofimo problem. He can't take criticism. And if you disagree with him, it's a problem. I'm sorry, we are grown men. Last time I checked, a grown man could disagree with another grown man and it won't be an issue. It's only an issue if you make it an issue, right? I have people I'm solid with. I got partners that I'm solid with. We don't always agree, but we ain't finna fight. You know what I mean? We be like, hey, bro, I don't agree with that shit. I got a homeboy that's a Cowboy fan. He love the Cowboys. I don't hate on him because he like the Cowboys. D-Town Boxing is my brother in Christ. He like the Cowboys. I don't hate on him because he like the Cowboys. Manager Marty, I found out like the Cowboys. I don't hate on him because he like the Cowboys. We going to have different point of views, especially in sports. It's going to happen. It's going to happen when you're in sports. You're going to have different viewpoints on things. You're going to look at things differently. It's okay. It's fine. You know what I mean? It's, we all grown men. We all grown. It's not an issue. You know what I mean? I don't understand, Nocturnal Boxing Thoughts, solid brother. We've had different viewpoints on stuff. You know what I mean? Prime example, Devin Haney-Loma fight. I think he said he felt Lomachenko won. I felt like Devin Haney won. You know what I mean? It's cool, we men. But Terence Crawford, if you don't agree with him, it's a problem. I don't understand that. The Bud Buddies too. Y'all so brainwashed and befuddled in the head, y'all don't realize that what y'all saying doesn't make any sense. Y'all literally allowing this man to spew y'all mind and grind it into nothing. It's ludicrous, bro. Excuse me, a mosquito bit me in my eye yesterday, man. Let me get off track. Man, I was driving and I rolled the window down because I couldn't see because my tent real dark. I rolled the window down, mosquito came in here, bit me in my eye, man. I was but anyway, let me get back on topic. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, tell the truth, bro. One thing I can say about Errol Spence, he ain't lying about nothing. He ain't lied about nothing. Now, everything he said he gonna do, he do it. He try to be a man of his word. From what I see, I ain't seen nothing he said that was a lie. I ain't seen, Terence Crawford then flipped and flopped and mopped and swapped so many times. Him and his team. This ain't got nothing to do with him as the fighter. It got to do with Terence Crawford, the man. And Terence Crawford, the man, the fighter, is moving weird. Like I say, if he just would have sat there and said, man, I'll whoop Errol Spence's ass. I'm coming up. Like I said, when he said, it's a fish fry. That's what his hashtag, fish fry. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm cool with that. That's cool. I like the slogan, fish fry. That's cool. I ain't tripping. I agree. I mean, I disagree on what's going to happen in the fight. I think Errol finna whoop it. I'm just saying. I think Errol gonna come out victorious. That's what I believe. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. You know what I'm saying? And people who know me, who follow my channel, know I don't run for no smoke. I made a video, apologize how I was wrong, because I didn't think Terence Crawford was gonna ever sign this contract. I thought he was gonna fight Alexis Rocha and all them. So like I say, and I'm gonna keep saying, tell the truth. That's all I ask. Stop capping and tell the truth. You don't need to try to justify your resume. You don't need to. It is what it is. You fought who you fought. You don't hear Errol Spence trying to justify his resume. He don't care. Because he know he didn't fought them fights. If you felt like who you fought was elite talent, there's nothing to explain. There's nothing to talk about. But it's like, he know. It's the same thing last year when he ducked this fight. He was constantly on defense explaining himself. What are you explaining yourself for? If you feel in your heart as a man that, hey, I did the right thing, there's no need for you to talk about what you need to talk about. If you feel like as a man that, hey, I fought the better competition, it's nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? Give a damn if you ask me about it. Hey, man, do you feel like you fought the best competition? Yeah. Why? I just did. Next question. Like, you don't hear Errol Spence talking, like, about his resume. He don't need to. Because he know he fought better fighters. And he feel like he has. If he didn't feel like he fought the better fighters, you know what I mean? Maybe he'll be explaining himself. Like Terence Crawford is doing. I don't know. But this cap, throw it in the trash, man. Boss gone.